All right, get your practice in this week. The car is very unstable the first couple of laps. It gets tighter, and then it gets too tight, but it can still snap on you on corner exit. So you're going to have to be careful with that. We, I believe, are doing 150 laps. I will reevaluate that at the end of 45 laps here, but I think 150 is a good amount. Will make you kind of take care of the tires and should give us maybe 2 options on strategy. And here we are in the number 11. We've also got a new car. So inverted the paint scheme. My logo on the front didn't look very good on the hood, so we threw on the World of Outlaw game logo, and that is what we're gonna run, I guess, for a while until I decide to do a new paint scheme. But yeah, get your practice in this week. It is lots of different lanes you can use. But obviously, I think you'll want to go down low for saving tires, and always be very careful out of 2. Very easy to get in the wall. Both lanes come together right there. So if you're on the bottom trying to pass someone, give them room. They may hit the wall. You're going to be pushing up. Out of 4 is a little tricky if you stay too low. It's a really tricky track. But at least I think the car looks better than it ever has. I don't know. I really like this paint scheme. And it's just the black and the white are switched from where I had it. And then I did something with the rear fenders with the red. Make it look a little better, but let's take a quick look at it and then we'll go qualify. So, here is the scheme. Take this off real quick. Zoom in a bit. And, yeah, figured, why not? I'm sure they will put it as a sponsor in-game very soon. But, that is what we're going to be running, and I hope that it brings us a little luck, because we have not been very good in these last few official races. So, I'm leaving brake bias default right now for qualifying. We'll drop it back for the race. You gotta push it, but you can't get the car to snap out, so you just gotta find that right balance in qualifying. This is gonna be the toughest qualifying that we've had in the series if we have more than 40 people show up, just because it's gonna be very easy to put it in the wall, get loose, have a little wobble, lose a couple of tenths, so. And then how you qualify is going to be a lot different than how you race, because qualifying, you're trying to push it really hard. Race, you're going to have to find that perfect balance of not overdriving, not getting too loose, not being around other people all that much. Kind of race the track like Darlington rather than racing everyone else. We're going to go low because I haven't got that top side to really hook up until a couple of laps later. If we finish, or if we start in the back, oh well.
There's the flag. It's over.
And we are up to 6th, so, alright. Did not expect to see that. I was thinking like 10th. Alright. That's about what I ran in practice, so that's good. Gavin at a 396. Let's back these brakes up. That's gonna get scary, but it's what we need to do for the long run. We are ahead of where we need to be. And what do we got around us? We got Wesley a couple of rows back, Lewandowski a couple more rows back from that. Gavin is in 14th as the 14 car, now 15th. So we have out-qualified ourselves. Jordan not looking too strong back there in 19th as the 9 car. Austin's in here. Dirt Gavin, as I've been requested, call him by someone, I think it was on Twitter, since he does a lot of dirt racing, and other Gavin doesn't do much dirt racing, other than the World of Outlaw game now. Yeah, I don't know. Gavin's just one of those people that's always too happy and can handle dirt racing. Me, I can't handle the dirt racing very well on iRacing because, yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Let's refresh the paint schemes. So, felt like I had some different paint schemes from what Gavin had last night, and I think I might have just forgot to refresh last night. Get mine loaded up real quick, and switch this to TV1. Minute left to grid. I assume most people have gridded up. So waiting on a few paint schemes to load up. That's not good. Why is it being so slow? Dirt Gavin. Oh, I thought that was Dirt Gavin. It was Mids South or something logo. Kind of looked the same. Alright, so let's not screw this up in 7th place. We can just settle in.
Next time by.
Don't get ourselves into a stupid fight.
Closed. Pit road is closed.
Jack behind us is quick. Everyone right around us is quick. So we got to settle in and
no tyre changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and
that
good luck.
we get a good official race here. It's really easy to have a good official race here, but also very difficult if one person makes a mistake. You know, there's nowhere to hide at this track, especially coming off of 2. So I got to be careful and not screw it up, and we got to make sure we don't get in anyone else's mess. We'll take a look at what we can do for laps if I get a chance to remember to look at that for fuel. Obviously, I think tires in the race on Sunday are going to be a bigger concern to everyone. Same as always, 3 sets of tires. And, yeah, it'll be 150 or 160 laps. I haven't decided. I don't think we'll go less than 150. But I also don't think we're going to be getting, you know, green flag pit stops, so... First gear start.
About to go green. Stay focused.
And let's hope I can keep it together.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Oh my god, wheel spin on the start. Wasn't ready for that. Ease it in. Brakes forward.
Car on the high side.
Just stand low so that we don't make contact out of the corner. If someone wants to go high and burn up their tires and go quicker, that's fine. We just need to settle in. Wesley behind us.
28.498.
Lewandowski trying to make up some spots already. He's made up quite a few, I think. He was a row or 2 behind Wesley.
25.158.
So you can kind of keep a little throttle on in the center of the corner but at some point you're not going to be able to do that. It's going to get too tight off the corner. So far we haven't got any big snaps. I've been smooth until I get out of the corner. Looks like you can do about 70, 75, 80 laps on a tank. So that 150 laps is a good balance. We'll let Tom go. Feels weird calling him that.
Still inside.
Just keep calling him Lewandowski.
Clear.
Alright, so we are sitting in 10th. We haven't pushed the car. We got some space behind Wesley. Although Scott is closing. Looks like he's got some speed.
9, 7.
I think the biggest goal you gotta have is don't lose too much and don't burn up too much. So you gotta find that balance of how many people do you want to pass later. But nothing we're gonna be able to do with Scott. He is really driving it in on the corner entry, so hopefully he gets a good run out of the corner and we can just let him go. But we get a little bobble down low. Scott gets a little bobble up high. We're gonna hold on to our current spot, and we're somehow already coming back towards people. I don't know how, but Scott gets loose trying to turn down off the corner. Very, very easy to do. You just get a bit more wheel in it, and then it snaps. And you're trying to just get on the gas a little bit harder.
24.737.
I feel like we got a good balance here, though. I feel like we're doing good. I'm gonna start moving the brake bias back. I think we're about even now, back at 60.
24.725.
Scott is really driving it into the corner. I think that's going to hurt him in a few laps. Bobble out of the corner. That is going to put him right on our tail. Have to push it a little harder than I wanted through 1 and 2 there. We don't have a whole lot of room to go forward anyways. Lewandowski moving up the track. Maybe he's feeling like he wants to get a run off the corner.
24.73.
Try to make a move on Jack. Oh boy. Alright. Just kind of hooked and started losing it. Just gotta back it off here. No need to fight him. We made a mistake. I think Wesley's gonna be fine hanging out behind us. Gavin is just behind him. We got a bit of space. We just need to not apex it too tightly. Out of 2 now. We're right where we need to finish in 11th, but I would like to have a better finish than that. We'll just see what happens ahead of us. Hope people fall off, but I mean, we could easily fall off. We could be sitting here thinking that we're saving, and we're really not. Just like Twin Ring and Homestead and pretty much every race this season.
24.805.
Alright, brake bias all the way back. 57% now. We are using a tiny bit of brake on entry. You can probably do it without braking, but that's only going to put more heat into your right front if you're not rotating the car.
24.847.
Wesley gets the little out-of-two bobble when you get a little low. It's going to be so difficult to do anything here until the tires start to fall. Now, if you start getting tight and can't keep it turning on the low side, move up. You're probably going to wear the tires out more, but you should be able to get a better exit. You can do a decent, like, turn down out of two off the high side. Help yourself out. Woo. All right, we almost overcorrected into the wall there. That was... The brain was not involved in that. The hands just did a thing, and luckily that thing didn't put us in the wall, but we had to catch the car. It is getting very loose center and corner now. Seeing a few people jump up to the middle and high side, we might have to do that. I don't think it has anything to do with the brake bias. I think a couple of slides there got us our right rear hot, so we're going to run the middle just to try to even out the tire heat, get the right front a little hot, then head back down. Car feels like it's going to spin and knock down the wall all at the same time.
25.022.
Again, this is just find a space on track and run within your limit. That's what you need to do on Sunday. If you're trying to run side by side all race long, you're going to wreck out.
25.049.
And you're going to be slower anyways. Just ease onto that throttle. If you miss the corner, just don't fight the car, let it go where it needs to go so that you don't have to put extra wheel in it.
25.189.
Wesley's going to beat us here. He's just back there saving. Scott's starting to fall off. Scott, big wiggle into the wall.
Outside, clear high. Car outside, 25.164. Clear high. Still there. Outside, clear. Outside,
Okay.
clear.
Gonna lose a bunch of time here now.
25.452.
Needed to get past him. He's hurt his right front. He's going to be knocking down the walls or spinning out. But I can't push the car too hard to try to get around him. We just got to wait for another mistake and hope it doesn't take us out. He gets really loose off the corner there.
25.21.
I'm going to try to get him out of 2. Nope, that didn't work. I cut down too early. Wesley's going to take advantage of it.
Clear inside.
If that was me falling apart, I would have just let Wesley go there. But that was me just making a tiniest mistake trying to set up a pass. So that is why I fought it a little harder. push it here. Scott overdrove exit. That just killed his right front some more.
25.31.
I don't want to overdrive it. I'm getting like pulled into that. Trying to pass someone, gonna hurt my stuff, but we're also getting close to the end of this one. 15. Coming up on 15 to go. 17 to go this time. We're not gonna get much further, but we should be able to pass Scott.
25.446.
I really want to run the high side, but I feel like Wesley's just gonna fly past us if we try that. Getting on the gas too hard. We're in total race brain. Gavin is on our tail now.
25.53.
JP's falling off. Scott is going to the wall, and I had to get out of it so we didn't get him, and Wesley was not ready for that. And our great official racing continues. Let's get the whole field past us.
45.801.
Alright, continue on. Don't know if the car's hurt or not. Should be able to pull away from Scott.
30.664.
Right front's killed. It is not turning now.
35.
Too much sliding. Yeah, I had to check up because Scott was headed for the wall and Wesley was not ready for that, but felt like we were far enough down the backstretch that he should have just flipped left, because you can't touch at all in these with the wedge nose. But oh well. And yeah, we're quicker than Scott, even after that. We just needed a second to make the pass, but didn't get it. So now we'll finish 20th instead of 10th. One and a half seconds ahead now.
718.
0.6 seconds ahead now. It's getting tight as hell, but not as bad as everyone that we were racing. We would have had to fight off Gavin, but yeah, I'm going to be annoyed about that for the next 20 minutes. But it doesn't matter. The real race is on Sunday. Still 1.5 seconds ahead of Scott. Gavin saved his stuff up better. He's closing in on us, but I don't think he would have been able to get around us in that time. Who knows? It might have just been massive prediction code, but don't know why he didn't just look left.
2 left to go, 2 to go. Inside, clear. .713. White flag, 1 more left to go.
One more time around.
.055.
And another horrible finish for us in the ARCA series.
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, we'll get them next time.
Very frustrating. Let's go look at what else happened out there. So, we've got Shane. Saw he was multiple laps down. He grabs the wall on the outside of Gavin. Then ahead of him, someone else in the wall. And then Shane getting loose in the center and overcorrecting and into the wall. And then he's broken, pulling down the track there. 22 loose and in the wall. And, alright, let's take a look at that. So, the 19 losing pace, bad off the corner. He's got a big push. Austin goes into the corner, but way too low. It's a bad entry, slides up, and then the 19 just drives through him. I mean, Austin shouldn't have slipped up there, but 19 could have checked up. But you're also not expecting that. Austin had a bad entry into that. And Scott hits the wall. And then we're trying to stay off of Scott, and yeah, Wesley just didn't have anywhere to go. So 10's pushing up really bad there, and I pull it down off the corners because I think that he's going to hit the wall. And so I'm on throttle. I'm on throttle at this point. I had to get out of the throttle and turn it down because, I mean, I swear it looked like he was going to eat the wall. Like, right there, I thought he was going to eat the wall. So, I get back on throttle, I hold my line, but then we're just getting shoved through here. And he got off the throttle, so it's just, it is what it is. Just racing just sucks, because we've just not had a good finish in official racing for a while now in ARCA. Luckily, no one came around and drilled us, because I wonder how close everyone was to killing us there. Sorry, I'm just ignoring everyone right now, because I don't want to talk about it. I just want to get through the wrecks, and yeah. So, we got an opening to get going again. We proved that we were 10th or 11th place. 18, down on the apron, gets loose, hits the wall, finds victory lane. And then Scott, well, Scott's just overdriving the car trying to stay ahead. He gets up in the wall, and yeah, Wesley has another moment where he doesn't have time to check up. Now, I'm not sure. Yeah, Mike had no time to react. They all get together, but they get to stay straight. Scott does not. He's damaged trying to get to the pits. Austin gonna get loose? No? I don't know what it's showing. Race is over at this point, so. Yeah, that sucked. So, let's take a look at the results. And we get 48 iRating loss and 55 points. Like, we're not even going to finish on the front page of the ARCA series this season with the way this is going. It's just not been fun. Either I suck at driving or we get caught up in stuff, so. Oh well, like I said, gotta be patient off of 2 and ready to check up. Be paying attention to the cars up ahead of you if they're pushing towards the wall. And it's going to be a very, very tough race on Sunday. And hopefully everyone gives a little bit of space, because things can happen instantly here. So, oh well, we will move on. Thanks for watching.